Alright, this is going to be a quick video comparing the stock Tokyo Marui Hi-Capa slides to the Airsoft Masterpiece Hi-Capa or 1911 slides. Alright, so the first thing is the stock slides are all going to look like this. So the stock Hi-Capa comes in either a black version or a like a silvery version. This one's a silver version that I have here. I just grabbed it because it's a little bit easier to look on the inside in there. But the two main Hi-Capas are going to have this type of slide. There is one other type of 5.1 Hi-Capa, and that is going to be the gold match, and it has kind of like a custom slide design, but everything on the inside is the same exact thing, right? The Airsoft Masterpiece slides come in many different styles. This is the Infinity Vintage style. So it's a very basic style, but they make super crazy looking slides. So you can get all kinds of different slides to trick out your gun. The main thing about these that people are going to care about is they are metal instead of the plastic. So these are going to be anodized aluminum. They come in whatever color you want. The reason that you're going to want the aluminum, or you will need the aluminum, is if you live here in America like I do, the gas that we use to power our guns in America is going to be significantly stronger than the gas they generally use overseas in Japan, where these guns are made. It's kind of hard to find gas here in America that's going to be the same type as these, as the stock ones are meant for. So generally you're going to either upgrade to this right away, or you're going to run your gun until the slide breaks, and then you're going to upgrade to this anyways. So one of the functional differences between these is this slide, this is the new version. So the newer versions have been out for a year or two, something like that. The newer versions of the Airsoft Masterpiece slides do not work with the stock barrels from the TM guns. They just don't work. Your barrel's not going to really be in there, so you're going to have to also upgrade your outer barrel to use this slide. Whereas the stock slide can use whatever barrel you want, it doesn't matter. Going onto the inside of the gun, or kind of like the frame part first, or the rails of the gun, the Airsoft Masterpiece, the rails are going to go pretty much as far as they can. So they're going to go almost all the way across there, as are going to be the rails for the gun to slide back and forth on the lower frame, right? Whereas the stock Tokyo Marui ones are going to have all these cutouts. So you're going to have cutouts up here in the front and cutouts back here. So you're not going to have a full rail guide on your Hi-Capa slide if you have the stock slide on it. I believe this is to make it easier to put the slide onto the gun, but I never use that easy trick. I always just put it on the same way, so I just slide the slide onto the receiver the whole way. I believe this kind, you can technically, if you want to, you can set it on top and slide it in. But I never do that. I always just do it the normal way, so I basically just slide the slide all the way onto the gun. One of the big differences about this is going to be the inside of the gun here. So these guns have cutouts right here. So this is the Airsoft Masterpiece slide. There's a cutout here, and that allows you to drop your hop-up unit into the gun super duper easy without having to worry about forcing it in there. It just slides right in. Whereas the stock ones, they do not have that cutout. So that cutout would be right here. So it's right behind the cutout that's already on the gun. But this cutout would be the one you want. And it is not existent on the stock Hi-Capa slide. I'm going to go grab a blowback unit to show you guys how that works. I'm not going to install it in this video. I'm just going to show you how it slides right in on this one, and it doesn't do that on this guy. So I will be right back. So just hang tight. Alright, I'm back. So here's a blowback unit. So I'm going to show you how easy this is to put into the Airsoft Masterpiece, and how difficult it is to put into the the stock Tokyo Marui. This is an upgraded one, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be going over these in this video. I'm just showing you the general idea of how easy these are to put into the Airsoft Masterpiece slides. So basically, all you got to do is when you're putting this in, you're going to have your spring and everything in there. So you're going to want to do it vertically, but it does just drop right in there. If I get it lined up, it drops right in there. Super duper easy. Almost no fuss there. And you can pop it out. So you can just drop it in. It just slides right in. You might need to just adjust it here, but it slides right in super duper duper easy. Right? Now if we go over to the stock Tokyo Marui one, it does not go in very easily. You have to bend the plastic basically to take this in and out of the gun. It is a pain to do, but you can do it. It's harder to take it out than it is to put it in. I'm not going to put it in all the way because I don't want to have to deal with taking it out. And you can see there how it's bowing, so you do have to bend the plastic a little bit to get this into the gun, all right? So we're going to remove that now before I get it stuck, which I might have got it stuck a little bit. There it goes. One of the other things, one of the things that this has that is better than the upgraded one is it has this little notch up here. So that makes it significantly easier for you to grab the guide plug and pull it out of the gun. So it's right there, this little notch here, whereas the Airsoft Masterpiece one does not have that. It's not that big of a deal, but it is a difference, and it is one of the only things that this has that is better than this one, right? And then about the weight on these, this guy is going to be very, very lightweight. This is going to be significantly heavier because it is metal. So if you want to have the fastest possible rate of fire on your Hi-Capa, you're going to want a plastic slide. So either a stock Tokyo Marui one, or you're going to want to get like a 3D printed one, or a super duper duper skeletonized Airsoft Masterpiece slide. Aside from that, there's not much difference. The newer slides from Airsoft Masterpiece, it is easy to put in the rear sight. It is still a pain to put in the front sight. The front sight, you're normally going to have to modify the actual front iron sight to get it in there. It's never going to slide right in. So you're either going to have to like file it down, sand it down, heat it up, something like that, to get it in there. Whereas on the stock ones, it is plastic, so the plastic's going to bend, so you can just put it right into the gun, and you don't have to worry about that there. All right. So that is basically it for today. I will be doing a disassembly video of the Hi-Capa here soon. I don't have a video code for that yet. I have not filmed that yet. But that will be coming eventually, so stay tuned. I'll do a whole disassembly guide. Probably I'll do the upper slide part first, and then I'll do the lower in a second video on that. All right. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. And aside from that, have a nice day.